down. In the delta down. In the delta, in the delta of Bengal, where the rivers are wide and the green of the jungle is the country's great pride, lived Arif the swallow with wings sharp and blue, the smallest young bird that the mango trees knew. But Arif had dreams that were bigger than he wanted to carry a prize from the sea. He looked at a coconut heavy and brown that had fallen right there on the edge of the town. "I'll bring it to mother," Arif said with a chirp, while the crows in the branches let out a loud burp. "You're tiny," they cackled, "you're light as a fluff. You aren't nearly strong or quite sturdy enough. That nut is a mountain, that nut is a lead. It's bigger than you and it's bigger than head. You haven't the muscle, you haven't the girth to lift such a heavyweight thing from the earth." But Arif remembered a tale he'd been told of a swallow from legends remarkably bold. "It's all about grip," Arif said with a wink, and taking a moment to sit and to think. "It isn't about how much muscle I've grown, but the weight of the coconut's thrown. If I catch the dry husk with the strength of my feet, I can carry this prize to the village's street." He looped a small vine round the coconut's husk and pulled at the fibers from morning till dusk. He flapped and he fluttered, he strained and he swayed. The bravest attempt that a bird ever made. Is he African, European? The minor birds teased as Arif was buffeted by the sea breeze. "It's a matter of ratios," the parrots all cried, watching the swallow with his wings spreading wide. He lifted it slowly 1 inch from the sand as a hush settled over the riverside land. His tiny heart hammered, his feathers were tight as he rose toward the clouds in the afternoon light. The coconut dangled, the pendulum waved as Arif flew steady and Arif flew straight. He didn't look back and he didn't look down as he carried the treasure far over the town. The animals stared as the shadow went past, the coconut flying and flying so fast. He landed it soft by the nest in the tree, the proudest young swallow that ever could be. He did it, he shouted from forest to shore, a feat that no swallow has managed before. He didn't need size and he didn't need height, he just needed courage and wings that were bright. Arif showed the world that the ratio is wrong when your spirit is steady and your purpose is strong. He changes the fledglings but small as a gift when there's a heavy tight burden to lift. You don't need a tusk and you don't need a claw to follow a dream that the world never saw. Just find a good grip and just find a good way to carry your coconut into the day. Now if you see swallows in the Bangladesh sky, looking for something that's heavy and high, look for young Arif, the king of the air, with the coconut husk and a confident flair. He's the small wonder of the delta and bay, who carries his treasures in a masterful wave. And nothing's too heavy and nothing's too grand when you're the most determined bird in the land. In the delta, in the delta down.